Criminal defense attorney Thomas Kenniff joins me now. Represented Marine veteran Daniel Penny, who was charged and later acquitted in the death of Jordan Neely on the New York City subway. He is also a founding partner of Racer and Kenniff. Tom, good to see you. Thank you very much for being here. You know, I'm struck when I'm watching that new video of him being taken into custody. He was 15 miles away from where this happened. Your thoughts on the police work? I mean, at least it's not like the OJ situation. They found him quickly.
They found him quickly, but remember, this is a very different time, right? In O.J. Simpson, we didn't have cell phones, or certainly they were very rare. Our movements weren't being tracked by cell phone tower triangulation and so forth. So, you know, nowadays law enforcement has a litany of tools that they may not have had in the mid-'90s or didn't have then to track someone's movements. A lot harder to move around or do anything anonymously in this day and age.
Yeah, it's a good point. So he was wearing this vest. We know that it's likely that the defense here, to the extent that it will be brought forward, will have to do with his mental state. Who makes the decision that he goes in there looking like this and is not on camera at all in a suicide vest?
So the decisions as far as what sort of precautions to take regarding the defendant's safety are generally left to the court officers, the Department of Corrections. As far as cameras in the courtroom and whether it could be still photography or motion photography, those are usually applications that are made by the media to the judge. Usually that discretion is with the judge. They may elicit the opinion of the prosecutor and the defense, whether they consent, whether they object. But in most jurisdictions, the final decision rests with the judge.
So in terms of his state of mind and what Jackson, who is now a well-known attorney, has represented a lot of very high-profile clients. We're not sure who's paying him in this case. I guess we'll find that out. But he will clearly go to the state of mind of this young man. Watch this back and forth between Rob and Nick Reiner, which is just one example of watching them interact. This was on Access Hollywood in 2016. Watch.
He was fiery. You don't seem very fiery to me. You seem like you might just...
I get crazy.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
You don't want to set me off.
No. Some big blow-ups there.
No, we both can get pretty...
You don't roll easily either.
No, we can both get pretty hot, and there were times when we did get hot. But
you weren't like cold like that. He was very loving and compassionate. I just think that he didn't really know what to do.
All right, I want to play one more from this because this is another example that we can see. It's tragic to watch these, but the interaction between this father and son. Watch.
Were you ever worried that that Nick could shine poorly on your career or something like that?
No, that never crossed my mind. I mean, you know, he's my son. I love him. It doesn't matter. He's more important than anything that could happen to me. I care more about him. He's most important, and Jake and Romy and my family, they're the most important. So that doesn't factor in.
Just a real quick thought on the defense here.
Well, you know, it's gut-wrenching to watch that. I mean, mental health issues and drug issues, and by the way, they're mostly joined at the hip. We tend to look at those as separate silos, but 25 years of doing this myself, they almost always come together. I agree with you. I think, you know, like the attorney, Mr. Jackson, he's handling it as it should be handled now. He's not overcommitting to anything. But if the police went forward and made the arrest, they likely have overwhelming evidence that Nick Reiner was at the scene of the crime and is the one who committed this horrific crime. And he's probably going to be going forward with either not guilty by reason of insanity or what we call a diminished capacity defense, saying that he lacked the ability to form the intent, the specific intent, the premeditation to commit these murders.
Tom, thanks for taking a look at it today. No doubt we're going to be calling on you in the days to come as we follow this case. It's good to see you, Tom.
Always good to be here.
Very much.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.